Hey guys, how are you guys today? Hopefully everyone's good. So today we are going on our little adventure to go pick up the Inky List brightening eye cream that I mentioned in my video the other day. And there's also a couple of other stores in that area where I'm going that I'm going to stop by. So we're going to see what they have. I figured I have the afternoon open, so why not go on a little adventure, bring you guys along with me, and it'll be fun. So we'll see what we get into. I don't know. I checked Sephora's, I checked on my app because I wanted to make sure that they still had what I wanted. And the Sephora that I was gonna go to is now sold out of it. So I don't know. It seems like everyone loves this. Everyone really loves this eye cream. The reason that I'm telling you guys that is now I'm going to one that is in a different location, but it's all good. I love feeling like I am not in a rush. I'm not in a hurry. The only thing that I really need to do today is I need to stop and get stuff that we're going to make for dinner, because tonight we're having these bulgogi burritos. We've made them before and they're so good. So if you guys are, if you like bulgogi and you usually just have it with rice and like kimchi or something, I will try to find the recipe and link it in the description box. It's so good. So it has, like, you make the bulgogi like you normally do, and then you make this cilantro lime rice, and you put that in the tortilla with the bulgogi, and then you also what else goes in it? I don't like kimchi, so I don't put kimchi in mine, but there's something else that we put in it too. I can't remember, but I'll try to find the recipe and link it link it down below for you guys. It's really, really good. And the rice alone, I would just eat the rice, because the cilantro and the lime just makes for, it's kind of similar to the rice at Chipotle, because, the rice at Chipotle is also cilantro and lime, but it's really, really good. So if y'all are interested, you can try to make it. It's super easy. I don't usually like really complicated recipes. Yesterday I filmed one video. I already posted it. It's on Jonathan Jolie. So that went up right before I left my house, and so that video is out there. And aside from that, yesterday I just kind of hung out at home. I didn't really do a whole lot. I did some stuff around the house that needed to get done, but I still have laundry that I need to do, and I feel like I'm forever doing laundry. Do you guys feel that way too? It feels really, really nice outside. It's 84 degrees, but it's low humidity, so it's not that hot, sticky summer weather that July is usually associated with. So I thought that was kind of interesting. This morning when I took Axel out, it just felt very mild. Usually in the morning, even if it's 7 a.m., 6:30 a.m., in July, it's already very hot and very humid, but this morning it was pretty mild. So we stayed out for a while, and then he loves, I've mentioned this before, but Axel is totally a winter dog. He loves cold weather. And in the fall, once it, those fall evenings where it's a little mild during the day, but then once the sun goes down, it's that really cool, crisp air. Those are his favorite days. He loves that cold weather. You can just see the little pep in his step, and he'll, we'll be walking and he'll just sit down and want to kind of enjoy the weather, literally. So it's super cute. I can't stand cold weather, and he loves it. So who would have thought? Hey guys, this is a trigger warning. I'm going to discuss EDs for a couple minutes, so if you are not in a place where you can listen, please skip ahead to the 13-14 minute mark. So with this is what I wanted to talk about in this video. So with Brianna K, y'all know how I feel about her. I'm not the biggest fan, and especially after her co-signing Shannon Rose the other day, now I really have opinions. And you know, you just can't like co-sign a video that Shannon Rose did and think that it's just going to go unnoticed and nobody's going to talk about it. Maybe some people don't care, but when you're co-signing a video, that means that you agree with what was said in that video. It's pretty simple to follow. So for her to co-sign that is her agreeing with the claims that Shannon Rose said against Josh. I don't really care for her, but she did say something in her Instagram story the other day that I saw that I do agree with. And I'm always the type of person, you know, I'll give credit where credit is due, even if it's coming from someone that I disagree with. You know, if you say something I agree with, then I'll acknowledge it. So, and you know, this is something that I've dealt with for a while, but I have dealt with it more since coming onto YouTube. And it's really, really damaging to someone's mental health to say things like this. So Brianna K was saying how, you know, we really shouldn't be talking about other people's, we really shouldn't be talking about other people's weight online. And I realized that there are people like, you know, Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn Reed, who kind of claim that they're health conscious and weight loss channels, and this is how you can lose weight. And, you know, it's obvious that their actions prove otherwise. But when it comes to the opposite spectrum of that, you know, that's another reason I've never talked about Eugenia Cooney on my channel, because I just don't feel like her situation is up for commentary. It's not something that Eugenia is not going to respond to a bunch of commentary videos being made about her. I think that that's pretty obvious by now. So I just don't feel like I should be giving an opinion about her obviously dealing with something very severe. I just don't think that, you know, I want to add my opinion into the bucket. So, because I don't really feel like it's going to get a positive reaction, and my goal is always to open up a conversation, open up a dialogue, let's talk about this and share opinions. And when it comes to someone dealing with an ED, I don't feel like a bunch of people should be having conversations about that. That's just my personal opinion. Everyone has theirs, and that's mine. So that's why I've never talked about Eugenia. But since I've been on YouTube, I have had several comments, like, I'm not going to say 100 comments, but it has been several over the last year. And I never really had comments like that until I started covering Without a Crystal Ball and kind of gaining more attention. And obviously with more subscribers, that means more eyes on you, and that also means more people that are just going to hate you. But I'm always up for criticism and critique. But there are a few things that should just never be said about other people, and alleging that someone has an ED is absolutely disgusting. It is so gross. And some of the comments that I have received, you know, obviously, if I see a comment like that, you're blocked from my channel. Like, I don't think twice about it. And I refuse to acknowledge people like that. And I also refuse to allow them to have a voice on my channel. Because if you are making these allegations that if you're making any kind of allegation about EDs or anything like that, it's just disgusting. You cannot throw around claims like that to other people. It's gross. And I cannot believe that, you know, I've been slender my whole life. I've been pretty much the same weight since I was 17, 18 years old. So it's something that's just who I am. Like, I've told you guys before, you know, I've had people ask me, oh, well, what's your workout routine or what's your diet? And I always say, like, I don't have one, and I'm not going to come on my channel and claim that I have some kind of special exercise routine or something like that, because it would be lying. And, you know, I'm not going to lie to people. I have a horrible diet and I don't work out. The working out that I do is walking Axel or going places with him and going for walks. Like, that's just the facts. And I just can't understand how anyone is okay with saying things like that about someone. It's so gross. And any of these detractors or haters or whatever you want to call them, other people that are allowing this narrative to be spread, they are just as responsible as everyone else. If you're allowing comments like that to be spread around about someone, you are responsible as well. So maybe that's an unpopular opinion. Don't care. I just think that when it comes to making comments about other people's weight, it's not something that is up for discussion. I truly cannot believe that people can say things like some of the comments that I have seen. It makes me sick to my stomach that people would say things like that. And at the end of the day, if you feel like that and you want to spread that narrative, then I would take a long, hard look at yourself and figure out why you are so hateful and miserable, where you want to say things like that to another individual. I've always done my best to, you know, keep it classy, even if I'm being a little shady or a little, you know, sassy or whatever. I've always done my best to keep certain things off of the table. And I'm not saying that I've done everything right. I've made my fair share of mistakes, and my community has held me accountable at times when I've needed it and allowed me to correct things and, you know, and or add to the conversation to clarify myself, or, you know, any of those things. It's been allowed to happen, and I appreciate that so much. So I'm not saying that I've done everything right, but to say things like that to someone is just, it's absolutely out of control. People, you know, constantly, I've talked about echo chambers and YouTubers not taking criticism and stuff, but it is really funny when people try to leave a comment and their comment doesn't show up. A lot of times it's because what nobody else knows is that same person has made disgusting comments in the past, and that's why they're blocked from someone's channel. So they'll leave a nice comment knowing that last week or last month or 6 months ago they left a really vile comment, and that's actually why they're blocked or hidden from someone's channel. So either way, I'm going to check in with you guys in just a bit, so I'll see you in a sec. Hey guys, I'm back. So I went to a few places and I got my eye cream. So this is the Brighten eye cream from the Inky List. So more to come on that. I bought that not to use at night, but to use under my concealer because it has like a little bit of mica. I tried the one from First Aid Beauty and I hated it because it dried down really funny. But I'm hoping that this one will be better, so I'll update you guys. And I also bought myself some new sunglasses. I went to the Ray-Ban store, and I'm just gonna count these as my birthday present to myself. So I'm really happy about these. They're super cute. They're still aviators. They're just a little bit more round. They're not the super round aviators that Ray-Ban has, but they're almost like a square round. Does that make sense? I don't know. Half the time I say stuff and it doesn't make sense. I know this. So, but I bought myself these and I'm feeling good about my purchase. Like I said, I'm going to consider this my birthday present to myself. So that's that. Y'all know I love my aviators so much. The Ray-Ban aviators, I almost bought the black lens with the gold frame, but there's something about those gold frames, they just don't look very good on me. I don't know what's up with the gold frames, but I decided to get these instead because I felt like they were similar to what I'm used to, but just a little different. So I'm happy with my purchase, and yeah, you always have that, like, I don't know, not you, but sometimes I have that like moment of regret after I spend money on something, especially if it's something over, $50 or $60. I'll look at it and I'm like, oh, did I mess up by doing that? But I know that my glasses, I wear my sunglasses every day, year round, so I know that they'll be put to good use, and I am happy with it. I've been buying Ray-Bans for the longest time as kind of like my little, it's something nice that I buy for myself to invest in a good pair of sunglasses, and Ray-Ban has always been that brand for me. Yeah, now I need to go back home and finish doing what I do at home. Things like laundry and all kinds of fun stuff. I hate doing laundry so much. It is like the most annoying kind of errand. Or is that an errand? That's not an errand. Chore. I hate doing laundry. I like putting the stuff in the washer, and that part is fine, but actually like folding all this stuff is just something that I hate. I would rather put away the dishes than fold laundry. I know. Oh my God, she's complaining again. How dare she complain about something? You're just a negative, you're the most negative person on YouTube. It was funny because when I was walking around, I was looking at the comments on my Jonathan Jolie video, and this this lady called me the most negative person on YouTube. Lady, have you seen people on YouTube? You think I'm the most negative because I have a problem with Jonathan and Anna dating their son, who's 7 years old and has no clue what the internet is all about? And I'm the most negative person on YouTube. Cool. Got it. People are so funny. So I don't know if I'm going to go this evening. I don't think that I'll have enough time. I'm going to try to get an appointment to get my ears pierced. There are a couple piercings that I wanted to get done before the panini kind of came around, and I ended up obviously not going to go get a piercing during that time. So I've just kind of like put it off, and I'm going to try to make an appointment to either go today or tomorrow, and I will let you guys know how that goes. I'm such a sucker for pain. I hate pain, but for a really long time I have wanted to get some ear piercings. So, and I'm not a whiz when it comes to the names of the piercings, but I know I want to get a lower, I think it's called a lower helix. And then I think, is it called a tragus? The one that's like on the little, you know, the piece of your ear that you like, how you can plug your ears. I'm going to get that done too. So those are two that I want to get done. And then I might get more in the future, but because I have such a low pain tolerance, I think 2 in a single session is all that I'll be able to kind of tolerate. It's funny because people always ask, they're like, well, if you hate needles and you're so bad with pain, then, you know, why do you have so many tattoos? And I guess if you've never gotten a tattoo, it's kind of harder to explain to people, but the pain of a tattoo is different to me than the pain of getting like your blood drawn or getting a shot of some sort. It's just a different type of pain. So I don't know. I guess I tolerate it too because I know that it's going to result in something that I want, where getting a shot or getting your blood drawn is not usually, you know, you don't get a reward afterwards. That might not even make any sense. I don't know. So I'm excited to try this eye cream for sure. They had so many candles in Anthropologie. I almost bought a couple, but I was like, no, don't do that, because I recently purchased those candles from Bath and Body Works, and the candles that I like from Capri Blue, Anthropologie doesn't even sell them anymore. They only sell the volcano scent, at least at the stores around me. It might be different where you guys are, but around me, like, all the stores only sell volcano. They've gotten rid of Aloha Orchid, and they used to sell like 4 or 5 different scents from Capri Blue, but now they only have volcano, and that's my least favorite scent out of the Capri Blue. I like Aloha Orchid, and I like Blue Jean too. Those are my 2 favorites. So if I'm gonna spend, you know, kind of more money on a candle, I don't care for volcano. I've had volcano before, but I just feel like I'm kind of over it. Do you guys get like that with candles, where you like use something for a while and it either is like so good that you use it for years on end, or you get it a couple times and then you're just kind of over it. Oh, and I also, because my birthday is in July, they gave me my birthday gift. So there was like 3 different sets that you could pick from, and I picked the Laneige one. So it has a face sleeping mask, a lip sleeping mask, and then a moisturizer. But I'm just gonna donate that. I don't need this stuff. I'd like to try the moisturizer, but it's not that big of a deal. I would rather just toss it in the bag, and I'll let someone else enjoy it. So, plus I can always go back to Sephora and ask for a sample of the moisturizer and try it that way too. Alright, so anyway guys, I'm going to close this video out. I'm going to have a productive little afternoon, and I'm super excited to have all this time off, so new videos will be coming, and my upload times might be a little bit all over the place. There might be 2 videos uploaded in a day. I don't know, what this is all going to look like. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the content that you signed up for. So it'll be really interesting to see what these next 2 weeks look like. But either way, for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.